guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby if you are new here, and today we are in a brand new environment. This is my new filming space that I just decorated. This is just in my garage though, so if you guys hear some outside noise, I know I can hear some birds chirping, some cars going by, that sort of thing. I apologize, I'm so sorry. I am gonna get a microphone to kind of try to alleviate some of that noise, but for now this is what we have to work with, and I definitely wanted my own filming space separate from my bedroom just so I could get more done. I could leave everything set up, that sort of thing. It's just gonna make life so much easier. I hope that you guys enjoy this look. Let me know what you guys think about it. If you guys want to see where I got some of these knickknacks and kind of how I decorated it, I would love to do a video on that as well. Leave that down in the comment box down below. Today I did just film this makeup look for you guys though. I did use a mauve wing liner and then just juicy pouty lips, which I think is really pretty for summer. And I didn't set my foundation, which is something I rarely ever do. I left it really dewy, which is also perfect for summer, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and if you just keep on watching, you'll find out how I did this makeup look. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyelids and cover up all this veininess that I have with my Wet n Wild concealer in the shade Light Medium. And I'm applying a generous amount because I do want my eyelids really nice and opaque today, because they are gonna be pretty much the only color I'm gonna be putting on my lids. So I want them to be really intense and smooth and seamless. And then I'm just using this Real Technique sponge to tap that out. To set that, I'm just going to be using my Coty Airspun powder in translucent, just my loose powder. And I'm just going to pack that on to really make sure there's no creasing. I'm wearing some really kind of cute mauve shorts, and I wanted to match my eyeliner to my shorts. I'm actually going to be using a liquid lipstick as eyeliner today, which you can totally do. Makeup is fun and versatile. You can use it for things that it's not necessarily supposed to be used for. So don't limit yourself just to what the product name is. That doesn't mean anything. You can use it for whatever you want. So I'm going to be using liquid lipsticks today as eyeliner, and I'm going to be kind of mixing two. Whenever you are doing this, you want to look for a liquid lipstick that is not going to transfer or budge or kind of dries matte, just because that'll make it a lot easier throughout the day as you touch your eyes. You don't want it to smear everywhere. You do want something that's going to dry down, be matte, not transfer, all that stuff, but you can definitely use a liquid lipstick. I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Mega Catsuit in the shade Give Me Mocha. I'm also going to be using this liquid lipstick, and this is from a brand, I'm not sure what it is because it's completely rubbed off the packaging, but I did buy this at Walmart, and it comes in a kit with this liquid lipstick and then a little pot of glitter. They have tons of different colors. Overall, this liquid lipstick is amazing and it is in the shade Skinny Dip. The way I'm going to go about this, I do have like a little palette in front of me. This is actually just a Bath & Body Works candle, and you can see that I use it for foundation and all sorts of things. So I'm going to mix both of these liquid lipsticks on my little palette. And then I did apply tape to my outer edges. I don't know if you can see that, but I did that before I even started filming. Just to make my wing really easy, and I wanted them to match and make sure that they're both lined up the same. This wing is not going to be super dramatic and long. That's just not how I like it, but you can make it as long and as wide and thick as you want. I do have really some hooded eyelids space, so I don't like to bring my liquid liner up to that hooded crease just because I think that it makes my eyes look even more droopy. That's just me personally. So I'm going to actually be using a Morphe G29 brush. You can see that I have a little bit of that on my palette, and I'm going to follow the line of the tape. So this is where we're at right now. Of course, you can use any sort of colored liquid lipstick. Even if you have like a blue liquid lipstick and you want to do a blue liner, you can totally do that. For eyebrows today, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Soft Brown. And to go ahead and apply my eyebrows, I'm going to be using my Morphe E29 brush, which is just a dual-ended brush. I like to spoolie out my eyebrows and then dip into this. And I've been trying not to bring down my eyebrows out on this outer edge too much, This is normally where my eyebrows are. I just kind of like to make the tip a little bit sharper, but I think that's actually bringing down my eyes, so I'm trying to keep it really short on that outer edge. Okay, so for primer today, I'm going to be using my Nivea Post Shea Balm men's formula. It smells really good, but I like how it kind of smooths out your skin and creates a slippery base for your foundation. My skin's super dry, so this kind of hydrates at the same time. For foundation today, I'm actually going to be using this foundation that I've had for a long time, and I've just not used it recently, but I used it again and I absolutely love it. It's totally one of my favorites because I think it provides such good coverage. It doesn't crease too much. It does crease a little bit, but that happens to me pretty much with every foundation, so I don't give that a complete X if it does crease just a little bit in my smile lines or around my nose area. That's pretty standard in foundations just because I have a very expressive face and I have lots of lines on my face, so that kind of happens. But this is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting 2 foundation and concealer in one, and this is the shade Ivory, but it's more of my tan foundation. You can see right off the bat that matches my skin, and I'm pretty tan. I mean, it's summer, so definitely have my more summer color. Then to buff that in, I'm going to be using this Coastal Scents No. 3 brush. Any flat top brush, e.l.f. has one that's amazing as well. Anything like that I really like to use whenever I'm using a more full coverage foundation. I think that it really blends the foundation in but leaves a lot of coverage, doesn't sheer it out too much. And just so you know, I'm kind of matching my body color because I feel like my shoulders are a lot tanner than like my neck. For some reason my neck does not tan, but I just bronze it up and it's fine. So that is foundation on, and you can already see how much coverage that has provided me. I did have a spot on my chin and that's pretty much completely covered. So I really love this foundation to highlight underneath my eyes and to conceal all my imperfections. First things first, I do have a ton of dark circles. It's just genetic, which stinks, but it's fine. We can use this to cover up. This is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer, and I just like to use this on the inner portion of my under eye. I'm using this on a Morphe M173 brush. Just like that, and that really covers them up so much. I can't tell you how much I really love this thing. Also, this is in the shade Light Fair Clair. Then I'm going to take that concealer again from Wet n Wild, and this is also light for my skin tone, so I'm just going to apply this to more the inner portion, and then for the rest I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Sand. So it's a little bit more warm and yellow tone. I look like a kitty cat right now. Meow. And I'm also going to put this a little bit on the center of my forehead, on my nose, and just a tiny bit on my chin. I really like to do this just to kind of even out my skin tone, to add some highlighting and brighten up my under eyes. And I'm just going to use my sponge to blend this all out. And then to set my under eyes, I'm going to be going in with my CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder in the shade Fair. And I'm going to be using this on a Morphe M438 brush. I love this. And I like to use this powder just to set my under eyes because I think that it prevents a lot of creasing and just creates a really, really smooth under eye. And because I do have a ton of creasing underneath my eyes, I like to use a separate powder for them. I'm just gonna finish up the eyes real quick, and I'm actually gonna go into this Morphe Kathleen Lights palette. And I'm gonna take this shade right here, just on a little Morphe 508. And then I'm just going to very, very lightly blend my bottom lash line into that wing on the outer corner. This is something that I like to do for my eye shape. I just think it kind of lifts my outer edge a little bit. I'm going to take that brush and I'm going to dip into the lightest shade. I'm going to apply this right underneath my brow bone and on the inner corner of my eyes. To bronze up my skin, I'm going to be going into my Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. I haven't used this in quite a while, so I wanted to use it today, and I'm going to go into this bronzer shade. I'm also going to bring this across the top of my forehead and on the outer corners. This is going to slim down your forehead and really accentuate this highlighted part right in the center. I'm also going to run this along my jawline to kind of sharpen that up as well. For blush, I'm going to keep in the exact same palette. I'm actually going to go in with both blushes. This one is more shimmery blush topper, but I'm going to go in with both of those on a Morphe E4 brush, very, very lightly. These are super pigmented, as you can see. Yikes. It's kind of... While we're here, I'm just going to go ahead and highlight. I'm going to use the exact same palette just to kind of keep things simple. I'm going to mix both the shades, Prosecco Pop and Champagne Pop, to the high points of my face, and I'm also going to bring this up into my brow bone to meet that other highlight. And before doing any mascara or anything like that, I like to set my face so that way whenever I do apply my mascara, it doesn't get wet and run everywhere. I'm using my Wet n Wild Photofocus setting mist. While it's drying, I'm going to set my eyebrows using my Anastasia clear brow gel. So before I apply any mascara, I'm actually going to finish up my lips, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the exact same liquid lipstick that is on my eyes. I think that this will match nicely. Then to finish everything off, the mascara I'm going to be using is this L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. If you guys have not tried this, it is absolutely amazing. I'm so in love with it. It is newer from the drugstore, so I'm sure you guys have heard about it if you watch YouTube. Everyone's been talking about it, and that's because it is seriously so good. So definitely recommend this. Go try it out. So good. One more thing, just to top off the lips a little bit, I'm going to be going in with this NYX Pump It Up gloss, just on the very center of my lips. This will also give you more of the appearance of like more pouty lips, which I'm really into because I don't have lip injections. So anything to kind of boost my lips, I'm into. And that really does complete this look. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching this video. I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but probably like a mauve wing liner or something like that. I hope that you guys enjoyed watching it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!